Guys, I'm so excited to be here. Oh my gosh. Oh, this has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to post my first like in-depth, like juicy tutorial with all the good info, all the tips, all the hacks, all of it. I've been trying to do this for a while, but I've been trying to figure out the logistics, but you know, maybe a little bit of a TikTok ban might have kind of kicked my buns in gear, but here we are. This is great. I'm so excited. So I'm thinking for today, we're going to do something a little bit like this, a little iced sugar cookie look. Yes, I'm wearing the same sweater because I'm trying to recreate art. I'm trying to recreate perfection. Okay, maybe not perfection, but it was really good. It did eat. Just before we get started, let's just get into the really important stuff. My cats. So as you can see, there is a cat tree. Hopefully there will be a couple of sightings. There's a small gray one. Her name is Luna. She is the queen of this house. She is a bossy lady and she's incredible. She made me love cats. And then if you see a raccoon-like creature, that is Bean. You know, just ignore him. He'll probably be back there screaming, staring at the walls. He's got one brain cell. So let's get started. And I'm going to list everything that I used today right down there. First things first, you want to start off with some sort of glow enhancer. I absolutely love the L'Oreal Glotion. The one by Giorgio Armani is also really good. But for this one, we're going to go with this guy. Then I just use a little foundation brush. This one is the Fenty 110. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea how I got this. Yeah, the bags under my eyes, they have a story. Not even today. This week, I have had multiple crash outs. Multiple, yes. I have broken down every day since Monday. Partially because of the TikTok ban, you know, just losing some income. It's, you know. I know everyone keeps saying it's going to come back, but in the meantime, it doesn't feel great. It doesn't feel great when I get emails being like, hey, hold off on posting this video or making this content because we don't know what's going to happen. And I'm like, okay, cool, but I need money. I need money. I need to pay. I have bills. The multiple crash outs culminated to an event today. It was dramatic, to say the least. I literally I called my mom sobbing. So now we'll go in with a glowy foundation. I absolutely love the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This is my favorite by far. I don't want to see you putting your foundation directly on your face. That's how you break out. That's how you add way too much foundation and you end up looking cakey. Please, don't. I want to see you dribbling it on your face. We go to the back of the hand, couple little squirts, go in with our brush, let the brush soak up some of that product, and then we go in. See how nice that looks? Okay, we're on the same page. So it culminated to an event today. So I got home, I went out to run some errands, and I kind of just sat in my car for a second, and I was just scrolling TikTok, you know, just enjoying my final moments with my friend. And I go to unlock the door to get out, and nothing happens. I try to start the car, flashing. Everything's just flashing, and I'm sitting there like, what? It's an electric car, so, and it's new. The car's about 2 years old, so the technology is very advanced, and it doesn't have just, like, a regular handle on it to, like, pull to, like, just, like, open the door. No. We're fancy. We're in the year 2025. You gotta push the button to get it to open, and if there's no electricity, then guess what, baby? You're trapped. And that's what happened to me. I might have had a little bit of a panic attack because I'm not claustrophobic at all. But in that moment, I was. I felt like there was no air. I felt like I couldn't breathe. I was ready to like Hulk smash my way through the window because I was just losing my mind. Until I eventually managed to get enough of my shit together to Google how to manually open the door, which is crazy because usually in situations like that, like I'm very level-headed. Like when shit goes down, I'm very like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is how we're gonna figure it out. But because of the multiple crash outs this week and the multiple breakdowns, my brain isn't really in tip-top shape. So, you know, it didn't go well. It didn't go well. I managed to finally get out of the car. It still doesn't really work, so I'm gonna have to take it in. And mind you, this car is just turned 2 years old. I bought this car brand new. I spent an ass load of money on this car because I wanted something safe. I wanted an electric car. You know, I was in a nasty car accident a long time ago, and ever since then, I'm like, I need to feel safe. And see, because of the combination of the two, we're already glowing, but we're not done. We'll add a little bit of concealer, the inner eye, because I don't know about you, but I have dark circles. Especially when I don't drink enough water, my body just starts to turn into a raisin. I shrivel. You can see me wilting in real time when I don't drink enough water. That's my dog. If he was like a little bit like, God dear, you know. I want to get one of those, like, you know, these fans. Like the foldable ones, you know? Like the, I want one of those. So if you have any good recommendations for those foldable fans, let me know. Now that I've given this a few minutes to dry, I'm going to go in with this concealer brush. I got this on Amazon. It was like $8. It's the Energy 270. And then working from the inside out, you slowly pat in the concealer. If you have deep creases under your eyes like me, you cannot skip this step. You need to let it dry, let it get nice and tacky so it doesn't get in those creases and sit there. We're not going to go too heavy on the bronzer this time, so I'm just going to use the Elf Halo Glow wand stick. I don't really like to start right in the middle. I like to start off to the side and then do like a half moon shape coming down underneath the cheekbone. And just do it on both sides. I don't like to do it right in the middle because since we're contouring, we don't want to do it right where the light hits. So we want to start on the sides, and then when you're blending, you can kind of bring it in a little bit more if you like. I'm going with the Morphe, the M439 to blend out this bronzer. Going underneath the cheekbone, along my hairline, just kind of gently just patting that out. And we can bring it in a little bit more towards the center here. When I'm bringing my bronzer underneath my cheekbones, I like to put my brush kind of up at a 45-degree angle and pat it like that because I don't want to bring it down onto the side of my cheeks. What do we think? She's cute? Yeah, that's right. Correct answer. Since we wanted this to be a nice glowy look, as far as a setting powder goes, I just go in with a small fluffy brush and I just pick up just the smallest amount, and we're just going to put it right in the corner of the eye just to kind of help set that concealer right here. Just bring it down on the sides of the nose, but we're just really keeping it contained to this area. And again, just use a little bit. You don't need a ton. We're not baking. We're not doing any of that. And if you think it's looking a little matte right now, just hold on. I'm not done cooking. And if you have giant porcelain doll eyes like me, you really want to make sure that you are getting right up in there. And now we're really going to get started. We're going to go in with the Morphe, the Silk Blush in Pleasured. And we're just going to take a little bit here on our finger and then just add it to the top of the cheekbone. God, it's so pretty. And we're just going to pat. We'll bring it up here a little bit to the outer corner of the eye. And if my hair would get out of the way, that would be really great. We almost want to create like a V shape here. And I like to bring it into about like the middle here. For me, this is enough, but if you're a big blush girl, then go crazy. Add as much as you want. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Just remember to stay on the top of the cheekbone there. And then we're just going to bring it in. And yes, I'm a lefty. If you are also one, then please comment below because there is something weird going on with us. So in high school, I was in an advanced math class, which I don't know how that happened. I was only ever good at math, art, and Japanese. So I don't know. And tell me why there was 28 kids in the class and 26 of them were lefties. I feel like lefties are kind of like the neurodivergents where they're like, there's something going on with us. I've got the double whammy. I'm a lefty and I have ADHD. So I got lefty plus spicy brain. You ain't gonna get nothing past me. Then we're gonna go in with the Pixie Endless Shade Stick in Pink Quartz. So we're just gonna add a little bit here to the lid. I don't want to bring it up onto the brow bone. I just want to stick here. So you can go in with your fingers or you can use a little brush just to really even it out. And I just want to make sure that I'm blending it in with that blush. Then I like to take a little bit of brown eyeliner and then just go right into the corner here. Don't want to bring it in too far because we're just going to smudge it. So you can go in with just a small brush and just kind of smudge it out. You can go in with something like the Kosas eyeliner. This is more of a nude. It's not quite white, which I love because the white eyeliner on tan skin sometimes is a little jarring. So I have absolutely been loving this. And we just take that to the waterline, just to give a little bit more of that open eye look. As much as I've been loving the trend of kind of lifting, of more of that fox eye, the really narrow, long eye, I don't know. I've kind of been feeling that like early 2000s more open, round, lifted. Like more like almost think like manga lashes where they're longer in the middle and shorter on the sides. I feel a trend coming on. I'm just saying. Before we add lashes, I always like to go in with a little bit of mascara first. Because applying mascara beforehand, I feel like it creates a nice little bed for your lashes to rest on. And also, it makes it so that you can reuse your lashes because they're not covered in mascara. Because if there's one thing about me, I will reuse my lashes until they're tattered and nasty. Because what? I paid for them. And just give me 1 second to put on my lashes because it literally takes all of my brain power. And now on to everyone's favorite part, the lip combo. I'm gonna go in with this NYX lip pencil in Clubhopper. As you can see, she's starting to get stubby. She's one of my favorites. And we'll just line. I personally don't go too crazy overlining my lips because I already got them, you know, juicy ones. But sometimes when I'm feeling really, you know, when I really want to be a baddie, yeah, I'll overline them. So we're gonna go in with the color Dream. The icing on the cake, or I guess I should say donut. And done! So glowy, so pretty, super easy. I mean, honestly, I took a little bit of time doing this, but if you really put your mind to it, you could probably do this look in, what, 5 minutes? You can do it in the car, you can do it in the lunchroom, you can do it anywhere, baby. Like, this is such an easy, glowy, pretty look. This makes you look nice and hydrated. It makes you look youthful, makes you look bright, makes you look healthy. I mean, I don't know what else you would want. We get a little pop of color with the lips. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So here we are. And these lashes, ooh, God, these are cute. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, for doing our makeup together. I will be posting on here, I want to say, probably maybe like 3 times a week going forward. I don't want to do more than that because I tend to overcommit myself and then my spicy brain is like, no, that's too much. You're overloaded. We're going to burn out. So I'm just going to stick with 3 times a week. You can go find me on IG, RIP TikTok for the time being. There's just so many rumors and all that stuff. I don't even know what to believe anymore. So when it comes back, if it comes back, and if it doesn't, then that's a national tragedy and there should be a day of mourning. But thank you, everyone. Comment below if you came over from TikTok or from Instagram or Pinterest or whatever. But thanks again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye 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 bye.